Hello, and welcome to my podcast. Whether you're walking to work, having a cup of coffee, or just taking positive vibes, join me as I share timeless wisdom and practical tools to make your life better. She knew the power of her mind and so programmed it for success. A quote by Carrie Green. Hi, you my amazing people. How are you doing? How has your week been? How was your weekend? And how are you really doing? For me, I think I am feeling good, and also I am feeling like it's the month where we have to really go for what we want and figure out what we want. But apart from that, I think I'm managing life. And because of that, today I want us to talk about the questions we ask ourselves in our minds about our experiences in our life. Because the questions that we ask ourselves impact our self-awareness. They also impact the outcomes of our desires, our hopes and dreams. And I just want to explain what self-awareness is. And this is what I'll be talking about a lot from today. Self-awareness is that ability for you to consciously understand your feelings, your character, your thoughts, your actions, and your results. Because as I always say, your thoughts will always affect how you feel, and how you feel will affect how you act, and how you act will affect the results that you create in your life. So let's dive in. I know that on a daily basis, most of us are thinking about something, be it our jobs, be it relationships, be it thinking about ourselves, our projects, our homes, our societies, our politics, you name it. We are always thinking about something and worrying about something also. All we do is ask the what if questions. And for some of us, we have embraced that deep understanding that our thoughts create our feelings. Especially those who've interacted with me and have walked you through that whole process. We have really understood that our thoughts create our feelings. And we've gotten good at creating positivity for ourselves by just finding the balance between the positive and negative experiences in our lives. And those who are in my group that we launched last year, you know that negative thoughts and hurtful statements can destroy how we feel. And they can destroy your self-esteem. They sabotage your efforts and create an energetic vibe that does not serve you. But often we don't take into consideration the questions we ask ourselves. And for some of you, this may be new, but how we frame the questions we ask ourselves in one way or another impact the energy in our lives. And I just want to ask you, are you asking yourself high quality questions? Or are Are the questions you're asking yourself low quality and therefore detrimental to your path? Just analyze the questions that you ask yourselves. So I know you may wonder what are low quality questions and how we can embrace high quality questions. So when I start to create something new, like last year when I wanted to create the group that I coach people around how to process their emotions, or we just talk about how to grow each other, support each other. I remember I was seeing my brain trying to push unhealthy questions at me, and there were questions like, what if this doesn't work? What if this fails? What if I can't do this? What if I don't get people to coach? And the other questions that we can ask ourselves, like, why do these things always happen to me? Why can't I ever get it right in any situation in our life? What if they don't want me? They don't love me? What if I can't? What if I don't make it? What if I can't do this? Like I was asking myself last year, what if I don't ever win? And even currently, right now, that is how I'm feeling with some of the programs that I'm trying to create, new programs. And what happens when you ask yourself these kinds of questions? If you're like me, they make you want to hide from the world. They just make you want to give up because it all feels so overwhelming. It feels hard. And this is because our brains always want to remain in that comfort zone. They don't want to push. Our brain does not love pain. And so these kind of questions definitely will destroy your self-confidence and bring in doubt. And for me, they have done this a lot. But what I've learned is that we can switch up these low quality questions to high quality questions that will support us. And this is how you can do it. So, for example, I want us to look at this low quality question. Why do these things always happen to me? The key word here is always. By you asking yourself this question, you're setting yourself up to believe that this sort of thing will always happen to you. You're saying to yourself and the universe that you're just the kind of person who will never get a break from the disappointing life you have or a disappointing situation that you're going through. You're suggesting that you'll never escape from under that cloud of doom that seems to accompany you wherever you go. I've learned that life is not happening to you. It is happening for you. Because every experience that you go through, whether negative or positive, is here to shape you. Just know that. And that's why we say, and that's what I've learned, life is not happening to you. It is happening for you to grow, for you to move forward. It just takes you to make it mean what you want it to mean. And a set of more positively impactful questions or high quality questions will be in this scenario. Sorry for the noise if you hear it, I'm so sorry. Let's continue. I wonder why this happened. what could I have done differently? What can I learn from this disappointing situation? Here's another example. What if they don't cooperate? What if they don't love me? What if they don't want what I want? What if they don't like me? So some positive ways to frame this will be, what will be my plan B if they don't cooperate? What kind of beautiful things does the day have in store for me if they don't show up? What kind of beautiful thing does the day have for me if my appointment is cancelled? I wonder who God will bring into my life instead. Am I willing to compromise? If not, how will I move forward and how will it be even better? And we can also choose to look at another scenario. Other low quality questions that we ask ourselves is, what if I don't make it? Or what if I can do this? And especially this season of January where everyone is running and starting out on a fast pace, and maybe you're just there starting out on the slow pace, and you're asking yourself, what if I can't do this? How about instead of asking yourself low quality questions, you embrace high vibe questions like, how great will it be when I make it? Just think about it. Especially if you're doing something around wanting to make it. Because even daily steps, small steps are something, they add up to the big goal that you want to achieve. You can also ask yourself, how can I do this? Maybe instead of doing it alone, or doing the project alone, or starting a company alone, I can look for a friend or family that can help me. What can I do to make this happen? And so asking low quality questions will always create a negative mindset and suggest to your soul that the worst will happen. But expressing your questions differently opens the door to new possibilities, and it reinforces a healthy self-awareness or identity that will serve you by setting you up for success. So why don't you choose and I choose to embrace high quality questions that build confidence and release self-doubt? What will we have to lose this year if we choose to embrace high quality questions? Questions that grant us new insights and solutions and help us manifest our dreams and also help us go after our dreams and desires. And here's the thing, I'm not perfect at this practice. I'm also learning it with you, and so I decided to bring it here so that at least this year we can choose to have days where we are always confident. We are always confident. Days where we are building our confidence. So I will do the work with you. And I will always do the work with you because, as I said, I'm also learning, and I want to share some practices where we can do the work. So here are high quality questions that will help us to do our practice and for us to build our confidence. So one is, what do I want to happen? You can ask yourself today, like in a day, you can ask yourself, what do I want to happen? Or you can choose to ask yourself, what do I want to happen this year? And then look inwardly for little steps that you want to do so that you can achieve this big goal that you've written. And two, what am I excited about? How can I be a person that shows up when I say I'm going to show up? How can I be a person that follows through? How can I set myself up for success? Maybe it's by starting your business. Maybe it's just by posting every day on social media and create awareness. Maybe it's by sharing your gift on social media. Maybe it's just by applying that dream job that you want. Maybe it's moving countries. How can I make myself proud today? And as I wind up, always remember, asking yourself high quality questions will give you courage and inspire high quality feelings. And then definitely you will embrace or produce high quality actions in your life. And these kinds of high quality questions are going to move your life forward and give you new insights. These are the kind of questions that are going to build your confidence. So till next week's episode, may God bless you, stay safe, and cheers.